You've seen the movies, orcas as cold-blooded killers, hell-bent on human destruction. But what if Hollywood lied? What if the only guy ever bitten by an orca in the wild survived to tell the tale? Meet Hans Kretschmer. His story is just the beginning. Today, we discuss the world of orcas to separate fact from fiction. From their mind-blowing intelligence to their complex social lives, these creatures are nothing like the monsters of the silver screen. For centuries, orcas have instilled a primal fear in humans. Their sheer size, power, and distinctive hunting techniques have earned them a plethora of intimidating nicknames: killer whales, fish tigers, whale killers, and even wolves of the sea. But where did this fear-mongering originate from? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors. Starting with the Latin scientific name, Orcinus orca, meaning belonging to the kingdom of the dead, has its roots in Roman mythology, referencing Orcus, the god of the underworld. Not exactly a confidence-boosting etymology, is it? Then there are the indigenous names. The Haida people of North America called them Skana, which means killer demon. This isn't exactly surprising when you consider the orca's predatory prowess. The real turning point seems to be the way sailors encountered these magnificent creatures. Witnessing orcas hunt large prey with their coordinated teamwork and powerful jaws, it's easy to see how the moniker killer whale stuck. Perhaps through a simple case of mistaken translation, or maybe just a touch of hyperbole, the name transformed into killer whale, forever etching a sense of danger into our perception of these creatures. If early sailors sowed the seeds of fear, Hollywood watered them into a full-blown horror story. In 1977, the blockbuster movie Orca hit the silver screen, portraying these magnificent creatures as vengeful hunters with a taste for human flesh. While being purely fictional, the movie undeniably cemented the orca's image as a ruthless predator, or we better say killer whale, in the public's mind. But let's be clear, Hollywood often takes artistic license. The truth about orcas is far more complex and fascinating. Orcas are indeed apex predators, meaning they sit at the top of the marine food chain. They're incredibly intelligent and possess a diverse hunting repertoire that puts even the most cunning sharks to shame. Their hunting techniques are nothing short of awe-inspiring. They work together in pods, using echolocation to pinpoint prey and employing tactics that would make any military strategist envious. Imagine a group of orcas, known as a pod, working together like a synchronized swim team on steroids. They might employ the carousel technique, surrounding a school of fish and creating a vortex of bubbles to confuse their prey. Or they might target a young whale, relentlessly pursuing it until it tires. Talk about strategic hunting. But the real showstopper is the karate chop. Orcas target great white sharks, those fearsome hunters of the deep, by strategically ramming them with their powerful tails, driving them to the surface in a watery daze. Once stunned, the orcas go straight for the shark's most vulnerable spot, the liver. This technique showcases their remarkable intelligence and adaptability. Here's some good news for anyone planning a future ocean cruise. Orcas have a surprisingly clean record when it comes to humans. The only widely accepted case of an orca attacking a human in the wild occurred on September 9, 1972, involving an 18-year-old surfer named Hans Kretschmer. The incident took place at Point Sur, California. Kretschmer was surfing when he felt a powerful bite on his leg. He initially believed it was a sea lion, but soon realized he was in the jaws of a massive orca. The attack resulted in severe injuries, requiring over 100 stitches. However, there have been a handful of incidents involving captive orcas in aquariums or marine parks. These attacks are often attributed to the orcas feeling stressed or threatened in confined environments. It's a stark reminder that these magnificent creatures belong in the vastness of the ocean, not concrete tanks. So why the killer label? Here's where things get a little murky. Historians believe that sailors might have been the first to dub them killer whales due to their ferocious hunting behavior. Perhaps a mistranslation somewhere along the line cemented the term. Additionally, the media often sensationalizes orca encounters, focusing on their hunting prowess and neglecting their complex social structures and intelligence. The truth is, beyond their fearsome reputation and hunting prowess, orcas are highly intelligent and incredibly social creatures. Living in tight-knit pods, they form strong bonds that last a lifetime. These pods, led by experienced females, are often multi-generational, with grandmothers, mothers, aunts, and offspring all working together in perfect harmony. It's within these pods that orcas develop their complex communication system. They use a variety of vocalizations, including clicks, whistles, and calls to share information about food sources, predators, and potential dangers. This intricate language allows them to coordinate their hunts, protect their young, and maintain social cohesion. Well, with this new understanding and a growing appreciation for orcas and their ecological significance, some scientists argue for a name change, a more fitting name. After all, killer whale paints a picture of a mindless killing machine, which is far from the truth. Dr. Paul Spong, who runs the Orca Lab on Hansen Island, is a vocal advocate for using the term orca exclusively. He argues that killer unfairly demonizes these intelligent creatures. He believes orca, derived from the Latin word for dolphin, their closest relative, is a more accurate reflection of their nature. However, the debate continues, with many arguing that the term killer whale serves as a reminder of the threats these magnificent creatures face in our polluted oceans. Sadly, orcas are not invincible, as they're facing a growing number of threats. Pollution, habitat degradation, and entanglement in fishing gear pose a significant threat to their survival. Climate changes are also taking a toll on their populations. Certain populations, like the southern resident orcas off the coast of Washington, are critically endangered. Additionally, the ongoing practice of whaling, though illegal in many parts of the world, continues to pose a significant risk to some orca populations. One of the most pressing issues facing orcas is the impact of human activities on their prey. As fish populations decline due to overfishing, orcas are forced to adapt their diets or travel farther in search for food. This can lead to increased competition with other marine predators and disrupt the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem. Protecting orcas and their habitat is essential for the health of our oceans. A number of organizations and governments are working to address the challenges facing these magnificent creatures. This includes establishing marine protected areas, implementing stricter fishing regulations, and reducing pollution. It's also crucial to raise awareness about the importance of orcas and the threats they face. By educating the public about these animals and their role in the ecosystem, we can inspire a new generation of ocean stewards. Moreover, the captivity of orcas has been a subject of intense debate for decades. While marine parks argue that they provide education and conservation opportunities, critics contend that these facilities cause significant harm to the animals. Orcas in captivity often exhibit signs of stress and abnormal behavior, such as repetitive pacing and aggression. Plus, the capture of wild orcas for display in marine parks has had a devastating impact on the wild populations. Many orcas have been killed or injured during capture attempts, and the removal of individuals from their pods can disrupt social structures and breeding patterns. So, the next time you hear the name killer whale, remember that it's a misleading label for a truly remarkable creature. Orcas are complex, intelligent, and socially sophisticated animals that play a vital role in the marine environment. Let's work together to protect these ocean giants and ensure their survival for generations to come. Like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.